So what I want to show you today is some exercises, a couple movements that you can do pretty much anywhere. This is a bench right outside at a local park. You can use something like this while you're out on a walk or something, or even at home you can use something that's like the height of a counter. Even if you do have one of those jobs where you're moving around a lot, if you're not implementing certain movements, you're going to be setting yourself up for injury when you make a movement that your body's not used to. That's the reason why stretching at all different angles is so important. It's very valuable because that's what's going to help your body to, it's like a preventive measure. If you already know that your body is able to go to certain positions, you won't get an accident, you won't get in pain, you're not going to hurt yourself, or the likeliness of that is going to be decreased significantly. So this example that you're viewing right now, if this is not intense enough for you, say if you're already at like a more advanced level of flexibility, or you just want something harder, just reposition the angle of your hands from the higher position down to something lower, like a couch, or say the seated position of this bench, like this. This one's going to be a lot more intense, just as a warning. It's like heads up. So make sure, like I said, heel down, so foot flat down, and you can start here if you want to. The goal is to have your foot not touch the ground and keep it fully extended, locked out. See how I'm doing that? Both legs are locked out, and also the foot that's stationary is flat. So the goal is to go all the way around back to the same starting position. Just go a little bit at a time. Go a little bit at a time if you have to in the beginning. And this exercise is basically going to make it so that it's easier to do that regularly. Or not even regularly, just when your body needs to be able to go in more in-depth positions, it can. The goal is perfect form, but you don't have to. It's a lot of work. So even if I have to extend my foot up a little bit to try to keep that foot up off the ground, this is hard work. Switch legs. If that's what I gotta do as you get used to it, then that's just what you gotta do. But the easier position would be up here. Never underestimate the value of sitting Indian style, or just sitting with your legs crossed to keep it simple. Use your arms to help yourself get into these positions. Whatever your body's able to do, start with that. You don't have to be perfect. And another thing is, to make it easier sitting in Indian style, standing up and then sitting down makes it easier. I'll give you an example. So if I'm like this, if I just cross my legs already, and then I come down with my hands and kind of guide myself down, I can get deeper into a more perfect Indian style position. It makes it perfect. It allows your knees to open up and stretch them in there. Also, this move is low wear and tear. You're not doing a whole bunch of movements. We're not using weights or anything. You're just sitting down with your legs in a very exaggerated stretch position. So yeah, the stretch would be hard for some people, but you just keep practicing, work little by little, work at your own pace. Make sure you give yourself little massages if you need it, and most importantly, get nutrition. So most of your food should be of plant sources, not man-made sources, you know what I mean? So more natural. The natural should outweigh the artificial processed foods, all right? No one's saying you can't have some of that stuff. Just make sure you keep it under wraps. Be responsible with it. You have to make sure you be responsible and hold yourself accountable, because no one else, you being lazy, that only affects you. No one else loses but you. But you know who benefits the most from it? You as well. You benefit the most. You benefit the most from doing it. But also you sell yourself short if you don't do it. Alright? Slayage Media. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.